What is up, YouTube? Unexplored YGO here, and I'm here with my boy Ryan. What's up, Ryan? What did you play today, bud?
I played a Malice deck with a bit of a spicy sub-engine in it. Got second place at locals, went 4-1. Of course, came in second, got the ulti, so
very nice.
Turned out pretty good. Matchups were Flu, one loss, which was Malice in round 2. Round 3 was Pure K9. Round 4 was Draco Tell You Bell build. And then round 5 was against DDD.
Ouch.
So we'll go ahead and get into the profiles.
All right, bud.
Got the main deck here.
Yes, sir.
So we'll get with the Malice engine first. We got the 1 Door Mouse, obviously. We were pretty much maxed out on Malice engine. 2 White Rabbit, 3 Chessie, only 2 March Hare, because it's like the worst one to see in your opening hand. It's a good extender, but not really a starter.
Right.
And then because of the sub engine we're playing, I cut down on the adding stuff a little bit, with 2 backup and 1 wizard. Basically makes it so if I ever have a wicked on board going in my opponent's turn, I have a second search target.
Okay.
If I already have the first one. All standard there, really.
How does the 1 Door Mouse hurt the deck, or how much does it hurt the deck?
Basically, it means the deck is almost really kind of unplayable pure.
Okay.
I feel like you have to play some kind of secondary engine with it, either super heavy on the Bystials, or like Millennium, Kashtira. You have to play something with it to supplement it, just because your 1-card combos are way worse with Splash Mage bans, and you're way less consistent with 1 Door Mouse, which is your best starter.
Okay, bud.
Then we'll go into the spells. Again, we're pretty much maxed out. 2 Malice and Underground, no Terraforming, because this is actually an awful starter.
Okay.
I had a second one on
You have to play TP11 to turn it into a 1-card combo, which I refuse to do because I hate that card. I hate drawing and hasting in my opening hand. And then I didn't want to play Terraforming for it, just because it plays worse into Droll, which hurts the secondary engine I'm playing.
Right.
And then the 1 Gold Star just because it is a good extender.
Absolutely.
Then we have the engine requirements, 1 Mouse in the Mirror, 1 MTP, and the 1 GWC. Again, all standard.
I got you.
And then we will get into the sub-engine that we're playing. And so, because of the advantage, the big advantage of playing Malice is always that it's an all-dark deck, so you get the advantage of playing Impulse.
Right.
So I wanted to find a sub-engine that did not conflict with Impulse whatsoever. And with that, I found that, surprisingly, the best engine is Mitsurugi.
Good old Mitsurugi.
Yeah.
Surprised it did not get hit on the ban list.
Me too. It's super duper strong. In this deck, I mean, you can't bridge to it through your Malice engine, but your Mitsurugi engine can find you Malice engine through Zombie Vampire, which you see in the extra deck. So the biggest thing that it is going second. The biggest issue with Malice is pushing into boards.
Okay.
And this helps with that a lot because it is an engine that puts bodies on the board while also either forcing interaction or breaking board itself. And so with that, and there's no locks in it whatsoever, so it gets bodies on board to be able to use additional link material. Funnily enough, there's a combo where if you start with Malice, like heavy Malice engine plus a Habakiri, you'll make Cyber's Wicked first, and then summon the Saji to the Wicked zone and tribute it, which will still trigger your Wicked to get your search.
Very nice.
Which is something very cool that you can do because it does not have to be a cyber sponsor summon to the Wicked zone.
How many times did you do that?
Did not come up today because a lot of times I was seeing either like mostly Mitsurugi engine with 1 like Malice starter, or I was seeing only Malice. It was rare that I was seeing like a good mix of both. Or I was drawing into the Mitsurugi engine later on when I'd already like gone through the Wicked side of things. Which is another advantage, is that you draw so many cards in Malice that even if you don't open the Mitsurugi engine, as long as you haven't Cyber Lock yourself with a which the only Cyber Lock is Wizard, as long as you haven't Cyber Lock yourself with Wizard, you can extend with these if you draw into them. So then we have the 3 Habakiri, and then because of the discovery of the combo lines through Yummy Mitsurugi, we learned you don't have to play all of the other Mitsurugi bricks like Kusanagi and I forget the gray one's name, the Monster Searcher, Aramasa, if you just play 3 more Searchers in pre-prep plus the 1 Mirror. So if anyone doesn't know the combo line, essentially when you start with Habakiri, you Habakiri, summon Saji, tribute Saji, you search out your ritual, and then you'll ritual from hand by tributing the Murakumo from deck. The Murakumo will trigger to search you Mirror, and then Mirror will tribute the Habakiri on board and summon the Ameno Murakumo from your graveyard, give you a search for prayers, so you're going to have your board wipe set up. And then you don't have to play any other normal summon monsters you don't want to see. This one, you have to play at least one main deck one, and this one is the most fine one to play because you can still normal summon it and make an Almirage if you have backup in hand and still get into combo that way as well. So 3 cards you don't want to draw, and then Mirror is like fine, but for you have to play it to play pre-prep, which is an insane starter.
I got you.
And Extender as well when you are pushing into boards. So also because we're playing all darks, we wanted additional draw power. So we play 2 Allure of Darkness because we have you can banish an extra Habakiri from your hand, you can banish a Malice name. It's just super good to be able to dig deeper into your deck. And then because we're playing such a heavy engine deck, we are light on non-engine, so we're just playing the most impactful ones. 3 Ash, this is literally only in my deck because of Fua.
Okay.
I almost never use this if I'm going second on my opponent's turn because I don't want to play into Thrust, Talents, K9 stuff. And a lot of times I was finding myself siding this out going second post for more impactful cards.
I got you.
Then we play the 2 most broken non-engines, Called By and Talents. Do not want to get Fuad, and if you Fuad me, I'll punish you. And then the last non-engine we play are 3 Droplet and 3 Impulse.
Very nice.
No Imperm in this just because it felt very low impact, and Droplet feels a lot better when you're going second, especially with the number of spells that you have that you can send off of it for free. Where if you start prayers and then if you're playing Draco Tail, they try to flame it to negate it, you Droplet send, turn on something on their board, it still resolves. So it felt better than Imperm when you were going second, and Impulse just because it's broken and it doesn't interfere with your deck whatsoever.
Yeah, Impulse Ash is such a dangerous combination.
Yeah, it works going second, so it works as a board breaker. It works as an interruption going first. it's the reason to play the deck, and it's why I play the Mitsurugi engine as a side engine.
So how many in the main deck, bud?
43.
Okay.
So a little over 40, mostly because you do play quite a few engine requirements that you don't want to see in your opening hand. The hard bricks are if you hard open Saji or if you hard open Mirror. You basically can't play really. Saji's the worst one because then any Habakiri in your hand is dead.
Right.
Then we'll go ahead and we'll do the side deck first.
Okay.
Side deck, I just wanted to have the most impactful non-engine in the side deck. So Monster non-engine, it's just 3 Troll, 3 Retaliating Sea. You want to basically just make it so your opponent can't establish anything. So against the Wombo combo, like FTK combo decks, you have Droll. Against Yummy with her on the Striker engine or Draco Tail, you play Retaliating Sea. Your deck does not care about this card at all, so you can leave it on the board and it just punishes them super hard. So those are the only monster non-engine we play in the side deck. Then we play 3 Book of Eclipse. This is mostly just to get around decks that have protection from the Murakumo board wipe. You just put them all face down, and then Murakumo board wipe them. And it's just another, against non-link decks, this is just probably one of the best board breakers in the game right now. Then we have Duster and 2 Thrust. Mostly just because you want to be able to, the only thing you really struggle to get rid of is back row in this deck, and then 2 ways to find it as well. And it also can get you engine going second, pre-prep, gold sark, a number of normal spells that you can search with this as well. So it's good going second. And then lastly, for going first, 3D barrier. It's super unfair and you turn skip every non-link deck. So. And then lastly, we'll get into the extra. It's basically a Malice extra with 1 different card. So your 3 Link 1s, Lingeribo, Almirage, and Link Spider. Didn't get nibbed once today, so this never really came up, but it's in here for if someone does nib you early, you have backup and you can extend. This is what allows, even if you hard open Saji, if you have backup, you can still combo. And then Lingeribo because it's your normal Link 1 that you go into with your Malice starters. Link 2s. Haggard's insane, especially broken in this deck, because if you start Mitsurugi Engine, you'll have a Saji engrave. You will link into this. And then if you already have like a Malice normal summon, you'll banish the Saji. It's less than 2,000, and you'll draw a card off of it. So I've drawn 4 cards my opening combo with this, which just help you dig into your most broken non-engine.
Very nice.
And it also comes up in the line where you only open Mitsurugi. You'll make Zombie Vampire, mill 4. If you hit a Malice name, summon it, link into this, banish the Malice name, and then you have Malice combo.
Okay.
Then we have Wicked, because it searches backup. SP comes up in some lines where you don't have the extra body you need to banish your Red Ransom and you need to banish it. Dark for mirror matches and just helps extend in weird game states. IP didn't come up at all. I probably should be playing something else in this spot. There's an argument you can sometimes play it when you're trying to make like a half board and you started with Mitsurugi Engine and you don't want to like go super deep into Malice, so you just like turn your 2 guys into an IP, have a normal summon, and then prayer set, and you have like SP plus prayers, which beats a lot of decks on a half board, and you don't play into Fua that heavily doing that line. Your 3 Malice names that you have to play, access code for OTKs, you don't really struggle to between your Mitsurugi bodies and the access code, you don't struggle to OTK at all. Firewall Dragon, which is part of your standard inboard, Ally Code is part of your standard inboard, and Zombie Vampire for the 2 level 8s.
Very nice. Now, you said IP might be cuttable. Could you swap it out with Dynamundo?
It's an option. The main issue, I mean, it does point down, so it doesn't turn off your link plays. The big issue with Dynamundo is it is an Earth. So it doesn't work as well as a board breaker if you've already impulsed. And like it can help when going second as a board breaker, and it helps set up like a second way to summon your Murakumo. But 9 times out of 10, if you're making a link 2, you're going to be linking it off anyway. And since you usually are going to end on a set prayers, you'd rather have IP as your like inboard link and Dynamondo.
Okay.
The other options for this is like Typhon for awkward game states, or maybe another link one, like a Phalanx or a Link Disciple as an extra attribute. But yeah, I didn't get Fluid super often today, so maybe this will come up more often if Fluid showed up more. So I'll probably keep it here for now.
I got you, bud.
But yep, that's the deck profile. Deck felt really awesome, and as long as they don't hit the Mitsurugi engine, I think it's probably the best way to play Malice if you're going to be playing going forward. I like it better than the pure version.
I got you. All right, well, thank you, Ryan. We really appreciate it, bud. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.